Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm actually using a mic. Not sure if the quality will be any different, but also at the same time, the school has started. I can barely find time to make a video, so I hope that I can just try to get my schedule done and then try to find a time to keep up with this running the channel. Anyways, today we're solving this question is check if array pairs are divisible by k. So let's say we given an array size n, we want to make sure that they're exactly n by 2, is half of the pair, half of the numbers making the pair, right? So let's say we have 10 numbers, we want to make sure that there are 5 pairs, and then all these 5 pairs are divisible by k. So we return true if there's a way, and then we return false otherwise. So let's dive into the thought process. So let's say we given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want to find if there are 3 pairs dividing by 7, right? So you can see there's actually 1 and 6 that's divisible by 7, 1 and 6, 2 and 5, and 3 and 4. Right. So this is the 3 pairs, and then one way we can think about this is we know this 1 need a 6, right? So it's like 1 divide or mod 7 equals to 1, and then we want k minus this, right? We want k minus this equals to 6, right? 7 minus 1 equals to 6. So this is what we want. So in other words, we can say, since we have k equals to 7, right, the remainder is either going from 0 to 6. So by that saying, we can always check when we can always count like how many differences, how many remaining are there, right? So if the remainder is 1, 1, 1, let's say, given 3, 1, and then I can just go in and set a remainder, a map that have 1, and then the key is probably not a good way, but let's say the key is 1, and then it counts 3, right? So let's say I've given k equals to 7. So we want 3. We have 3 of the remainder 1. So we need 3 of them to be 6 in order to make a pair. Let's say like this, right? I need this to be equal. Alright, or another way I can have this to be 13, because the remainder will also give you 6, right? So if you don't have like the same count of the remainder and the k minus remainder, and that's gonna be false because that's not gonna make a pair, right? So you want to make a pair so that that's divisible by k. So another special case is where when you have remainder equals 0, right? Right. When you have remainder equals 0, let's say you have like 7 and 7. This is making it one pair. What if you have another 7, and then the last number is like 1? So 3 of these remainders are 0, but then this remainder is 1, right? You need a 6. You need a 6 to be divisible by 7. So this is a special case when remainder equals 0. You can just check away if the map has the value that's even. If it's odd, then you never make a pair. And then if it's even, then you can make a pair. That's just the cases here. All right, so let's just dive into the code. So first of all, I just start with remainder, set to be a map, and then for each num in array. And then how do I take the remainder? I take the remainder by taking num mod k, right? So this is how you get a remainder. And then I can just set remainder for the map, in the map, set this rem equals to remainder.get rem 0 plus 1. So this is setting by default, it will be 0 if this key doesn't exist, and then you just plus 1. All right, then we do a second pass after all of this, right? So we do the same thing, and then we set. Now we can find the remainder, right? We know the remainder need to be the count of the remainder need to be the same as the count of the k minus remainder, right? But the first case, the special case, is if it's 0, right? So we can say if remainder equals 0, then if remainder of this remainder means the key of this 0, if the count mod 2 is not equal to 0, means it's not even, then we want to return false. Else if, I think this else is just too far away. All right, else if the remainder of rem is not equals to. So here actually you can just write remainder k minus rem, because what if you don't have k minus rem at all, right? If it never exists, right? So you want to use dot get this comma 0. So if it doesn't exist, it will give you 0, and then maybe it tells you a lot that not going to be equals, right? So if this is the case, you also want to return false. So if it passes all these tests right here, then you're good. You have the pair, so we can return true. Then we run this, and then we submit this. So this runtime is gonna be O of n, because you actually just gonna run this once. You just go through the array once and find a remainder. It's actually very similar like to sum, right? You get a target and then you subtract it, and you have target and then needed kind of thing. So this is actually kind of the same, but you just use a map to keep track of the counting. Why don't you use a set? Because we care about how many times it occurs. Let's say if I set my remainder is 1, and then I get that remainder 1 again, then we don't know how many pairs we will have, because the 1 will be only stored in the set once, because set doesn't allow duplicate, right? So this is a case where we will use a map. Also, I'm not sure how the audio quality is today, and because I think it's too late. My roommates are back and they'll probably be sleeping, so I'll try to speak soft, and I'm using this mic for the first time. So yeah, thank you for watching, and then I'll probably see you sometimes when I have time to make videos. All right, thank you.